Welcome back, everybody. It's Will It Shave Wednesday, and I'm Matthew. Have you ever heard the question, how much shave soap do you use? Or have you ever wondered, how much should I actually use? Well, that's what I'm going to do today. So, I have some Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements unscented CK6, and that's what we're going to do today. No shaving, just experiments only. We'll get to the answer that you want to hear. I've also heard that they just take their brush and swipe it one time around. I'm going to use the Smogue brush here. It's been soaking. And basically just have it, the bristles damp. We've weighed this tub, so I'm going to do just that. I'm going to take the brush and I'll go around one time. Let's go see how much soap did that pick up. It weighed in at 207. So we're just going to take that. I'm going to wet the face just like I would in any other shave. And let's just see. Will one time around the tub lather? How many shaves could you actually get out of it? I'm surprised it's even doing anything. It's pretty thin. I would say in a pinch, you could use this. It's not as thick on this side. Maybe I shouldn't shave my ear as much. Okay, now I'm not going to rinse the brush. I'm just going to set it right there. Got some cold water here. I'm going to simulate shaving. Shaving the ear and everything. I'm not recommending you guys do this. I'm just getting some questions answered. Okay, now here, I have the same brush. We've already did one lather. Let's see, how much can you get out of it? Can you get another one? No, sir, not another one. I'm going to rinse this off. Rinse my face. Might even dry it for good measure. Okay, I'm going to rinse my brush. One of the things I heard whenever I was first inquiring about how much shave soap do you use, I always heard use an almond size. Here's an almond. We're going to weigh that and see how much is it and is it really enough? So I always use a 1/4 teaspoon. See if you can see it. Right there, 1/4 teaspoon. So I'll just take my soap and do a little scraping till it gets full. And then if it's over, I'll just scrape it off. And that's what I use. So one of the things I was going to tell you about this is we're going to have to weigh it to see how much is that. So what I'm going to do is just take my finger and get as much out of it as I can. When you compare the almond size to the soap, they look kind of similar, but let's go weigh them. So I measured my soap from the 1/4 teaspoon and we had 4 grams. I have the brush just, wet, shook it, and here's what I got in the bottom of my bowl. So I know when I go to lather, it's going to need some water. I do find it amazing that when I weighed the almond, I tried a couple different ones and they were all right around 3 to 4. Some of them were 2.5 grams. That's kind of crazy, right? Definitely need some more water. And what I do is I will just dip my fingers in the sink, and a lot of times you just do that. And 3 times roughly is what I'll do whenever I'm lathering. This is the fun, non-scientific. So you can see it still needs some water. Who's gonna ask me how much water is that? I don't know, because I'd have to measure that. Just keep lathering here. How was your week? It's hump day. Whew. And it was a blazing day today. Heat index of 108. I'm gonna add some more water. Maybe too much on that one, because I don't have my sink full. We're just gonna lather some more. This is definitely a lot more than the 1 swirl. I've heard I use a quarter to scoop. I heard I use a half a teaspoon. I use 1 teaspoon. The last thing I'm gonna do is load for the 30 seconds that a lot of people do in their videos. I'm gonna say that's close. It's still a little on the thick side. Let's add 1 more bit of water. And this is where I would stop. So I'm gonna wet the face. Who's gonna guess at how many shaves can we get out of this? Definitely. Seems like normal to me. There's one. I'm going to simulate the shave. We're now shaving. What a nice pass. There's one. Can't leave any residue left over. I don't want anybody to say I'm cheating. All right, we're gonna go for 2. Still got plenty of lather in here, and the brush is plenty full. Still nice and thick. Good enough for me to shave with for pass 2. Still have plenty here. Let's shave again. Shaving my eyeball. What the? Gonna have to rinse that off. All right, let's do number 3. Good enough for 3 passes. Ready for pass 4. Still got the same amount in there. I can dig down a little, get a little more if I want. What do you think? Can definitely get another pass out. Let's do our 4th pass shave. Fifth pass. Bottom of the bowl's getting pretty empty. Now we're starting to get into the area we did with just the one swipe. Still have soap there, but it's starting to run kind of thin. And this is just for fun. I'm not trying to be too serious about it, but do the 5th pass shave. Towel shave. Can we squeeze out 6? Should we even try it? Looking pretty scarce in there. Bowl's pretty shiny. I'd say that's all we're gonna get out of it. Let's try to see, can you squeeze out six passes in there? I may get brush burn from all this. You can see some is still down there deep in the bristles. If you just had to, I guess you could do 6. And I'm gonna stop there. Let's just take the brush here and see if we can squeeze out anything else. There's still quite a bit there. Yep, I say you could do 6 passes. I don't think your face would be very thankful or grateful at running a razor that many times across, but hey, well, that is an interesting test. And I'm not sure if I want to do the 30-second load. Maybe I'll do that on next week, because I can tell with the boar brush is, you know, I can feel it. I can feel it. Thanks for sticking with me, guys, and watching another video. I really appreciate the new subscribers and the returning subscribers. Why is that such a tongue twister for me today? Maybe it's all that heat. But anyway, I do appreciate everybody watching and commenting. If you would, comment below and let me know, how much soap do you use when you shave, or what's your method? Stay tuned for Sunday's shave. You guys have a good one. Hey, what are you guys doing sneaking in on a sneak peek I may be using this on Sunday.